Welcome to the Forever Cozy Podcast. We kind of yapping already, but we got to set the tone in here, and we got Kyla, special guest. Appreciate you for being here.
You also gonna say, damn, you ain't gonna give her a proper, you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. We got a special guest anyway. Just get going off. No, we got Kyla, man. Kyla is a mutual friend that we met at Defy. Very spontaneous.
We talk about Defy a lot.
We talk about Defy a lot, man.
We probably will talk about Defy.
We will. We should. You
y'all
want to
miss
start
y'all
there?
job?
Yeah.
Did we miss it?
You said what?
You said, did we miss it?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, I ain't gonna lie. That shit was like high school.
You know what? Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. You know
He
what?
said, he
Hell
said that
yeah.
shit was like high school.
It was.
It really
fire.
was.
Huh?
It really was.
I mean, what do you think was probably the most crazy shit that happened at Defy for you?
Good or bad?
What was the craziest shit?
Bro, because you know so much life has happened at Defy. I would say the craziest thing was probably, you know, rest his soul, a death being happened in there.
You was there during that?
Yeah. I was there from open, nigga. From
Did
open.
you ever feel a spirit like being in that bitch, bro?
Bro,
that's crazy. Okay, tell me about that story, because shout out to Apple Podcasts for finally accepting us, by the way. That's another big round of applause. We on Apple Podcasts and we're on Spotify. So for the audio listeners, Defy is a trampoline park where I met Kyla and Tone. So what do you mean by the death? What happened?
So I believe his name was Harris.
Okay.
By the way, shout out to his family.
Fuck, why did I say that?
No, that's crazy.
That was wild.
That was crazy.
I gotta cut that part.
I'm not even laughing.
But it wasn't like no beef shit. It wasn't like nothing that happened.
No. He wasn't one of. He didn't get killed.
Okay,
he died like a natural, literally, bro. He was jumping. This is like after hours. They was closing. He was jumping, and he just laid down on the couch, you know, to relax. You know, he just died in his sleep.
You have an aneurysm?
I don't know. I don't remember the last time I heard about it. Bro, okay, so at the time, I think I was like 21, 22, something like that. In my brother crib, bro, you know, we was smoking. I'm high as hell, you know, and we was on home base. We used to use home base like, nigga. We was actually on that bitch like
that was like what we was texting and like picking up shifts and shit.
Yeah. At this time, we was on there active like every day because like niggas wilding in the chat.
Niggas in a group chat going crazy.
Yeah, shit was, bro, it was tough.
I
fucked with it. But no, I remember I was high as hell and I got a message on my phone. I looked at it. It was home base, and it said, "Rest in peace, Harris. He just died and defied this and that." Bro,
off the backwood is crazy.
Shit you not. I looked at it and was like, "I'm too high for this.
I can't."
And it wasn't even like
nigga checked out.
It wasn't even like it was just like a lack of respect. It was like it was too much for me at that moment, bro.
I'm sure that people listening to this.
Yeah,
like, this is a crazy first 5 minutes.
Yeah,
so.
this is I get it. I know how it sounds, but this is real life. Like I was high as hell, bro, and I looked. I said, "Nah, bro, I'm too high for this shit."
I couldn't, bro. What about you, Kyla? What do you think was your like craziest moment at the Defy?
Outside of me getting fired.
Yeah, right. Because she kind of gave me that look like we know.
Should we talk about that?
I mean, we can talk about that in a second. But no, the craziest thing that with Defy, I went back like just to go jump. It was like a team night or something. And it was like an hour in. This shootout happened inside, and I'm like,
was we there? Was we both there? Somebody brought a gun or something. Or was it the lock in?
Yeah,
I think it was the lock. That's what I was gonna say.
I don't know if it was gunshots or something else that I heard. I just know it was like stampede. Just everybody took off flying.
I remember that. That's crazy because that's what I was gonna say.
Was you there that night, Trey?
Yeah, I was. Because I was sleeping in a phone pit. I was sleeping in a phone pit. Somebody bought the Xbox. I ended up putting movies on like the Roku in the front. That was a terrible night because it was just us.
It was horrible, bro.
Yeah, it was
and
terrible.
I believe that whole operation got scheduled like in a non-legitimate way.
No, yeah, for sure. It was kind of on you. I'm not gonna lie.
No, hell no.
It was kind of on you.
I didn't have shit to do with that.
It was kind of on you. Because I think dude asked you. He said, "I ain't sell all these tickets. Can I get my money back?" And you like, chill, got shit. You know how you.
No, hell no. Cause that was Zach. Zach put that play together That's why he got that.
You know what's so crazy? I hate to say it like this, but he knew niggas was trying to do a lock-in. That's why he let niggas run the shift. It was just me and you.
For sure.
He was like, somebody gonna die tonight. Somebody getting shot. For sure. I'm gonna let these niggas handle it.
But you see how we came, how we did, nigga.
That's a fact.
We came how we did.
It was cool up until that point.
Yeah, no, I think Defy was cool as fuck.
It did go downhill after that though.
It went the fuck downhill when all of us left, bro.
Yeah, fast.
Like, oh my god, bro.
What was yours though?
I was gonna say what she said.
That was the craziest.
Yeah, that was probably the craziest shit that I went through. Honestly, yeah. Other than, no, that's probably it. The Zach shit pissed me off, bro, because I called this nigga and asked if I could go home, and he said, yeah.
I think I remember this.
He said check in with all your other team leads. That's what I did, bro. But it just so happened that I left at like 4:30. Nigga, we didn't get a rush until like 5:50. But so I'm still on the highway trying to get home, and he's like, "Why would you leave if we got a rush?" I'm like, "It wasn't a rush before I left."
It wasn't a rush when I asked, nigga, and you told me that
it was okay if I checked in with them, and that's what I did. You feel me? Everybody already gave me the green light, so I'm like, I can turn around. You feel me? Like, it ain't never no issue. You feel me? Like, we had high respect for him, so I'm like, I'll turn around, bro. Like, I wasn't supposed to go home until like 7. So I'm like, I still have time on my shift. I could just turn around and just work. You feel me? Like, it's not an issue. And he was like, nah, don't worry about it, nigga. Me and his relationship. Ever since then.
But before then, it was good though. Y'all relationship was good.
That was my nigga, man. We was talking about gaming and shit and streaming, like, you know what I'm saying. But the moment that happened, I'm like, I hope this nigga don't think that was like intentional, because it wasn't.
Right.
And like that next week after that, he was like, I don't know if I had the key to the building or something, but he ended up pretty much firing me. And he was like, if I don't get the key to the building, then you're not getting your check, which you can't do, by the way. But that was.
Can you? That's illegal.
No, it's not.
Oh, you said you can't.
You can't do that.
Oh, right,
no,
right.
You can't withhold nobody's check.
Crazy,
you can't withhold nobody's check. I mean, if say I moved states,
you think he would have did it?
Huh?
You think he would have did it?
He would have got his ass beat.
I was gonna say, I
think you whooped his ass, cuz?
He would have got his ass.
No,
fuck no. Fuck no. I don't think so, but I would have.
He said he had to see me either way, though.
I would have snuck his ass or something. I would have took a motherfucking.
I don't like passive aggressiveness from uncolored people.
I would have took a chair to the back of that nigga's head, bro.
Unseasoned folk.
I got a question, man. Y'all know that power slap shit that be like on Instagram? Like niggas be slapping each other? 50,000 for 5 rounds. You doing that shit?
Is that five slaps total?
5 rounds, yeah.
So who am I?
I gotta slap you. You gotta slap me. That's round 1.
Who am I going against though? I can't. You're not putting me against no professionals.
Like Mike Tyson?
I don't know, nigga. Shit.
Nah, I go with Mike Tyson.
I ain't going Mike Tyson.
I go with Mike Tyson.
Matter of fact, I go Mike Tyson though. I'm knocking the dust off that nigga.
You know what I'm saying? Hell nah, never mind. He used to taking punches, cuz.
No, Mike Tyson in his prime, or
no. I don't. I don't give a fuck who. Yeah. It don't even fucking matter, nigga. No. Hell no.
Oh, but bro, have you seen like that TikTok where it's like $1 million to I'm sucking it? It was like
nigga said, wait. You said wait, bro. Wait.
She talking about some Mike Tyson in his prime? Wait. No, nigga. I can't even let you finish it. I ain't gonna lie. I can't even let you finish that sentence. Mike Tyson in his prime, nothing. Nigga.
Oh, bro. So I think the first topic that we should talk about.
Yeah, because we kind of just came in here.
It was
and
good,
by
though.
the way, we're learning as we're growing. You know what I'm saying? Somebody said that they like cold starts where we don't even give them an intro. We don't even tell them to subscribe.
Bro,
we just come straight into it.
Episode 2.
That's how we did.
That shit was, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But to get on.
What you got for us today?
So
man?
It was, Takala said she wants to talk about it. And
Okay.
I feel like it's interesting. I feel like it's
the list.
No, well, we're gonna talk about that later. But it was morally.
Fuck y'all conspiring over there
because we were gonna talk about, you know. Yeah. But relationships.
Okay.
And I asked her what specifically about relationships, and she didn't know. So I thought it would be interesting to start with, what is it that you look for in a person?
Let me answer last because I have the list.
Yeah.
You have a list of things that you're looking for? Well, I feel like women do that though. Like, have you seen a woman
you
like?
You just gotta.
No,
she's
the only person I actually ever met that has one. That literally actually has
physical
one.
List.
Okay, before we get into you, how long is your list? Like, I know you're going off of like a numerical order. How many numbers do you have on there? If it's more than 30,
I think the things on it are more important.
Do you really?
Trey, cuz.
We gonna get there in a moment.
I can't even get it out. You seen the list already?
I've heard it. I haven't seen it.
Okay.
I've heard it.
That's
you sat there,
sat there and read it to me.
Oh, I found it.
Okay.
And I'm like,
scroll.
It don't go too
far.
Okay.
It's just one simple scroll.
After every single one, I'm just like.
Everyone made you question her a little bit more?
Like, she just read them off. I'm like, nigga, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck?
That's crazy. Okay, so are y'all asking me?
Yeah. What do you
do I go first?
What do you look for in a relationship? If you're looking for a relationship,
what is it? What I'm looking for in a relationship or that specific person?
Doesn't that matter?
Go hand in hand.
Doesn't that matter? But does that matter? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
or what's your ideal relationship or your ideal partner?
Is this what this podcast is gonna be about?
Yes.
Because I got questions like, why do baby clothes got pockets? Like, that's where I'm at. That's where I'm at. We go. Okay, all right. I got y'all.
Get there in a second.
Okay, for sure. We starting off.
Damn.
I got y'all.
So they can put their dollar in there.
Yeah, really? Are they stealing shit? What do I look for in a relationship? I mean,
ideal partner. That's
ideal partner. I don't know. I just like somebody that's able to just grow with me. You know what I'm saying? I think I stand very, very heavy on the fact that like you're not gonna meet anybody that's gonna be perfect for you. But if y'all able to just mesh well and just figure each other out and kind of give each other like the qualities that y'all need or that y'all looking for with each other, somebody that's able to adapt pretty much. Somebody that's family oriented. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just simple shit, bro. Like, somebody that's able to communicate, somebody that's healed, somebody that doesn't use anxiety or mental health as a ploy. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, just little simple shit. I feel like that simple shit. This might not be simple to anybody listening, but, like, for me, I feel like those are, like, just basic qualities to a great human being.
I like the way that you use the word adapt.
Yeah, that's what it is.
That says so many things, cuz.
Y'all making me feel like I'm holding my mic weird.
Yo, you got girl hands, so you might. I probably should have gave you a.
Do she? I'm sorry.
I should have. Do you want to stand? Do you want to stand at all?
You just earned 3 lashings.
Am I a slave now?
Nigga, that's why I looked at you like, did y'all?
Am I a slave?
Do you want to stand?
No, it's okay.
Okay, because when Tonio's sitting in that chair, his head too big, and the mic be.
Now we're jumping on me, Trey.
Okay,
we have a similar target in mind.
Right?
It's not me, nigga. We're not the enemy.
4 lashings.
That's crazy.
I don't think a lot of people gonna like hearing that. During Black History Month? Oh, you lucky, nigga. You
right. Missed it by a day, nigga. Missed it by a day.
What they gonna do to me?
But then again, we can always make up whenever we recorded
During
this.
Black History Month?
We recorded this February 21st.
You say you like that I use the word adapt?
Yeah, I like the word you use the word.
I mean,
because not a lot of people have that ability to adapt. Like, yeah, some people grow, but at some point they stop. You know what I'm saying?
So the reason I said that is because what did you say your definition of love meant for you? If you remember what you told me that night we was in when I came over and shit, and we tried to do the first little episodes of the podcast.
So gay.
When I
shut the
love, I think that love is
the ability to learn, right? Is that what you're saying?
I said it's understanding. And if you don't understand, it's the will to want to understand.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And to break that down, like, that's why the word adapt came to my head, because I was thinking of that. Like,
that's
being
fire,
able,
bro.
Yeah. I learned that from you. You know what I'm saying? Being able to adapt and being able to willingly want to, you know what I'm saying, learn that person or whatever. So that's what I want. So
let's talk about you.
Yeah, let's get Tonio.
I
let's
go
get
last.
right to the nitty gritty. We need the meat and the gristle and the potatoes right now.
What?
What's your ideal partner? Partner.
Why she got the guys? I just feel like her shit is gonna be so outlandish.
Because did you miss that?
What?
Say that again, Chicago.
What's your ideal partners?
My ideal relationship is literally just being with somebody who understands who I am and wants to understand who they are.
Yeah. And
they want to learn how to be together.
This nigga just said what I said. Exactly. But you feel the same then, though.
Yeah. Just literally, that's why I said. That's why I said, nigga. It stuck with me when you said adapt, because it's just one word, but it means everything. Every
quality, every situation, everything that you're gonna learn, every experience that's gonna be bad, every argument, everything is gonna be just adapting until y'all get it together.
That's it. Because life is ongoing, so you have to always be forever changing. You can't always be the same.
Shout out to my first love, Ari, before she passed away, man. Her mom's told me, because we got into it, and her mom's was like, I've been married to this nigga that I'm with for 10 years, and I learned something new every day. And nigga, I was 15, like, I just got it. Like, I just understood it.
No, that's
and
crazy,
it's stuck with me ever since, man. Shout out Mama Taylor. But
that mean that your eyes was opened at a younger age, and you realized not many people have that quality or trait, so you can't put that trust and faith in so many like that.
So I just want to start this off by saying,
okay, go.
They like 40, and I'm only 22.
Okay, all right, bro.
So
you know what?
Give me a little grace here. So
Grace. You need Jesus.
40. Okay, so what are you reading? Are you reading?
Wait, we gonna get to this in just a moment.
Okay, you got your phone open.
We gonna tell you what led to this list.
Gotcha. Okay, go
It was a different list. A part of my
Nigga.
I might be a little autistic. If I don't write it down, I need to write it down.
Okay, and so you still a little bit autistic because you're going fast as hell. So
I write things down.
No. So the qualities that you want in your partner, we were able to answer that.
You want me to answer that just flat out?
No, I'm saying, is that what that is?
No, that's like the opposite.
Okay, no.
Oh, your red flags.
So
Icks.
Gotcha.
So one day I'm like, I'm tired of being single. I want a boyfriend.
Okay.
Just on bored. And I wrote down a whole bunch of stupid shit.
Female.
His mama can't be bald head. Literally was on the list. And so it was a whole bunch of stupid stuff like that. Like, oh, he got to be this tall. He has to do this. Has to do that.
What the fuck did mama do?
You know, when niggas mamas be bald head. Pause.
She be dead ass.
They know what I mean. When a nigga mama be bald head, she just be wrong.
She a bitch, ain't she? I ain't gonna lie.
Like, you never been, y'all never experienced it. Like, you sitting on a nigga couch and his mama come in like, who this bitch on my couch?
Always bald head, ain't she?
Always bald head.
Like,
I'm finna go.
It never happened to me, bro.
But your mama probably not bald head.
That's
No,
probably
I'm
why.
No, I've never dated a female whose mama did or who even like, I don't know.
Anywho, I met someone that met all 20 things on that list besides the car. They didn't have a car. And I'm like, I found the perfect person. No, wait. I'm thinking, my goodness. I just wrote a list and this person just walked into my life and they meet this list entirely.
Okay. So
Can't
this is the
stand
good
that
list.
I cannot stand that nigga.
Why?
Cannot stand that nigga.
So what happened? Wait, you got to break it down. What happened?
I'm finding it. When we broke up, the best way I could explain it was I wanted a man and I had a boyfriend.
That was a bar. That was a bar.
Message. I'm not gonna lie. I like that. What's that shit y'all do? What is that?
You know when the teacher be like, I want you
she said I wanted a man.
Give me the answer and show your work. Yeah. She get to the answer. It's just when she show her work, it's like
got noodles and stuff.
I'm still lost on if this was the first list or if this was.
So that was the first list.
So the first list was like he met all your good qualities that you needed.
He met surface level things.
Okay, good enough.
And I didn't realize that they were surface level until a little bit later on.
Oh, okay. And then when you went deeper, that's how you got to this point.
And I'm
now
like,
I'm there. Now
speaking the same language.
Yeah, it took a little bit. We weren't talking autistic at first. We was talking.
Yeah, just translating.
We were talking autism.
After that situation ended, I'm like, let me take a mental dive into all the people I've talked to.
How long did that take you to do that? Like, not how long did it take you to get there? How long did it take you to actually like enjoy the process? Yeah.
Not long.
Okay, gotcha.
Which leads us to the list.
Okay.
The type of niggas that I will not fuck with.
Okay, all right.
These are non-negotiable.
These are non-negotiables?
Non-negotiables.
We're negotiating right now. Some of them bitches I know for a fact need to get the fuck off that.
Nigga.
Number one on the list. Baby daddies.
Why?
I cannot do it.
Why? Okay, why? You got give us your top three, and we're gonna break. We're gonna break them down. Okay. Now, number one, you can't fuck with baby daddies. Why is that?
Because for one, I do want to get married and have children, and for one, I feel like although I can love their child, I won't be able to love them the same way I love my own, and I don't even want to put myself in a position to feel. Like I love you, but you know you ain't mine, bro.
I said, you cool.
Shit, but
you all right, nigga.
You know. And then it's a lot of stuff that goes into that. Like my parents birthed so many trust issues in me. Like I've watched my dad like wake up with his baby mama, go see his other baby mama, then go see his girlfriend, then go see, and then go back to his other baby mama. And I'm like, he has this mentality like I can fuck my baby mama whenever I feel like it.
So you think that every baby daddy think that way?
Absolutely.
Well, you're wrong. But I understand that though. That is kind of fucked up though. Because it'd be vice versa.
Go get your family back, bro.
Yeah. It's one of those things where like you can't be mad that somebody feels that way because it's like
it's because it's possible. That's the thing. Like that's what I have to start learning. Is that
like I'm trying to spend time with you.
Why you might feel that way and why it might sound crazy and outlandish to me, it's a possibility, which is why I'm letting you slide. You know what I'm saying? And I had to start learning that like
I'm trying to go on a date. It's my daughter's birthday. Fuck her.
Okay, bro. What the fuck? Okay, give me number 2.
Then we going out.
kids do.
Right. Fuck them
Exist.
kids.
This ain't even
nigga.
they beef.
They exist.
They inherited beef. Like, damn.
You got an op, you don't even know.
Exactly.
It's so many to choose from.
Fat niggas. Can I read the quote? Can I read
It's
the
a
quote?
quote
The
on
parentheses. The
She got
parentheses.
fucking indentations and shit.
It say fat niggas bigger than me.
Okay,
I'm a big girl.
Talk about that.
I know I'm a
Okay,
big girl.
first of all, you're not. That's neither.
I'm
here
not
nor there.
small. I tried to date a big nigga.
She
He
probably thinks she
did.
Dank D Moss in her eyes. Bro.
Big nigga shit.
Nah, it ain't.
And it used to piss me off.
Big niggas do big nigga shit. I'm not gonna lie.
Like I cook and you eating out the pot and then you make a plate. You're not just tasting the food, but you eating out the pot,
Oh,
and then you make a plate and then make a second plate. Like, damn, can I eat?
On,
I don't like.
Stop. That's crazy.
And
I don't
then,
even know what to say. It's so
when
crazy,
it came
bro.
to sexual things, like in my experience.
Wait, so you've had sex with a big nigga?
Yeah, I didn't like it.
Okay, how was that? How big was he? Was he ride wave big or like?
No, he was just a little bit bigger than me. Like
Okay.
he was like he played football.
Also big stocky nigga.
Yeah.
Okay.
From my experience, the basketball players got the stamina.
Endurance.
Yeah.
Tear me up.
Typical shit. Okay.
What the fuck do you mean you're tired, bro?
Okay.
Get your fat ass up and let's do this. That shit used to blow me. So I'm just like, you know what?
It's easy.
And then let me find one more because I think it's gonna
Wait, hold on. Did we fall into her segment that she created so she could go off on niggas, bro?
I told you, nigga.
Oh, me and Tonio we've established that I'm just like big time misandrist. I hate.
Wait,
that.
You know what a misandrist is?
I'm about to say, what the fuck word did you just say?
You know what a misogynist is?
Okay, break all this down. Break all this down.
A misogynist is like men or anybody
you
who
know
have
the
like a
the toxic masculinity. Think toxic masculinity.
Okay. That's what I thought.
That's a
hate
misogynist, right? She the opposite. She pro woman, women.
So that's why I was lost because I'm like, where's this going? I thought we were still on sex.
Nah. She like niggas that she can beat on.
I was gonna say, I got something that was written down by shout out Malia because she wanted me to definitely talk about this. But she say men fuck who they can, women fuck who they want. Men don't have the privilege to be as selective as women. Let's talk about that.
Can I say something?
That's it. Just that nigga Tonio was like.
I feel like it depends. It also depends on status.
Talk about that. What you mean by that? Like your clout?
If it's because if it's a regular nigga, I know females that are really like, oh fuck with him, he got money, but he's not giving it to you.
I mean, yeah, but they're choosing though. Men don't choose. Like,
but
men
that man is choosing if he's going after. Like, he can actively go after this. I'm not saying all women, but
right.
this like demographic of women that they know will fuck with them because of their status. They can have all of them,
which is true. But that I feel like that has to be a selective man. Like, there's only a small group of 1%ers of men that are able to choose.
Talking about the ones that have the money.
Right.
Yeah, that's what I mean by status. Because if it's just like a regular dude that don't
which is true.
I think we should target this more towards the
niggas that don't have that.
The people that we live with.
The broke niggas. Let's say
the broke niggas.
Within an hour.
Well, yeah, then
our tax, right?
Then that's true.
You know.
Yeah, that's true. Then
everybody in the same tax bracket.
Yeah, we all the same, nigga.
Yeah, I feel like that's true.
That's a true statement. That's it.
Yeah.
Just like that's a true statement, which is fucked up though. Because I wish men.
But it's
stand the fuck up.
I was gonna say the reason is why is because niggas is easier to get, and it's because it's a sexual thing. They know that they can use. That's why a lot of women fuck on the first date.
You're not just gonna slide a little shit in there.
Niggas is easy.
You're not gonna slide shit like that. You like
niggas is easy.
Okay, but we won't need you to say it on the pod.
He says you ain't got to say it like that.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Cause
I heard you the first time.
I heard you say it. I tried to stop you. You gonna double down on it.
But that leads me into what I was talking about with the whole celibacy thing. How many children do you have?
I got 2.
So you right now as a man with 2 kids, how old are you?
27.
As a 27-year-old man with 2 kids, if you woke up tomorrow and were like, I'm waiting to have sex until I get married, you could do that.
What?
But it's more likely going to be a 27-year-old woman with 6 kids, and y'all like, what the fuck?
That is
but
true. I was going to talk about this
y'all
too.
could both do that. I don't feel like men, I don't feel like men give themselves that value. I don't think they realize they have that value.
They don't understand.
Yeah, no,
we're not taught that.
Huh?
We're not taught that.
That's what I was gonna say. That's what called me. What you said is that what you say? You said they aren't taught that, or they don't have access.
They don't realize they have it.
They don't value. They don't value themselves to that type of standard.
Usually, only women realize like sex is a valuable thing that I'm supposed to be holding on to for this one person, even after 6 kids.
I agree. Why are men so horny though? Like, that's just in our human nature. I feel like so that's not even go there.
I feel like no. I don't, because women are horny too, but they just are taught to control and be selective. We're not taught to be selective. We're taught that we can do that, and it'd be okay. And it'd be okay. But when
not only that,
we
me? Are also taught. Well, I'm not gonna say all of us, but me, I was kind of taught to be transactional, and I feel like that also plays a big part in it because I had my grandma. She was, "What are you doing with a nigga that can't do nothing for you?" I'm 15. What is he supposed to be doing? What is he supposed to be doing for me?
Taking me to school and back, nigga.
Right. And so it was just like that. Like she was coming from a good place, but at the same time it transferred into my adulthood. So now I'm looking for partners
that have something
that they can give me in exchange for sex. And I didn't realize that I didn't realize what that was.
Yeah, duped.
Yeah, so
just the message wrong.
But with that being said, do women need men or do men need women?
Both.
Yes.
Break it down. Break it down. Shout out my nigga.
Shout out
Mr.
Gucci.
Woods with that one. Mr. Woods on that question. He said, "What do y'all feel about that? Do men need women or do women need men?" I feel like it's very, very equal. To be honest, like I feel like they're
not at all.
Whoa.
I think we should let her have this one first so we can jump on.
Yeah, I'm about to say we finna Andrew.
That's not the intent. But I feel like
we finna take brothers on our ass.
You got to drive on the highway for us to get back, right?
Yeah, I gotta drive, nigga.
I can grab the steering wheel.
We'll put you in the trunk.
I'm gonna wave my
hand
out the back.
What he say on
You're
Fast and Furious? Man. He was like, ejecto-cito. I feel like. Why do you not feel like it's not equal? Like, why did you disagree with my comment?
I don't know how to word it. I'm gonna let y'all go first.
Fuck no, I'm gonna move on because she's not finna let us raise the bar and then try to hire it. Like,
no. I feel like it's a decent conversation.
I feel like there are things.
Do you have an answer, Trey?
No, I just feel like it's equal. I don't feel like
I don't necessarily
anybody could come in here and say anything. Well, no, I think it's like I don't think nobody could come in here and say that. You know what I'm saying? Like that's kind of where I am.
I feel, a lot of people have opinions on it, but I still feel like there's only one truth, and there is only one truth, bro. We need each other equally.
Well, I said that. I don't think it's.
But I mean, like if this goes into
like equal, but we just have different duties.
Yeah, I was finna say it more from a gender role standpoint, kind of.
Well, yeah, that's what I was gonna say too. Like the whole like equality in America and shit like that. Like that kind of irritates. I don't really give a fuck about politics, if you want me to be honest. But like when we talk about that, like that shit irritates the fuck out of me because I feel like there are roles in the world that women need to do that need to be highlighted that don't.
Like
you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like I don't know. I was listening to this podcast and like just not being able to. Not saying that we can't have a woman president, but like the fact that we, you know what I'm saying? Like niggas don't really care for shit like that. Well, I don't know if we should or not, but it's like it should be equal roles. Like we should try something, bro. Like it's just too many things that are traditional that are just men do men shit, women do women shit, and then every time we try to mix and master, it's always an issue, or somebody always got to fucking.
I feel like it should be situational, but
it is definitely.
Part, those roles exist.
She took her glasses off. I'm nervous.
Those roles exist for a reason. You know
what? But no. That's what I want.
What roles?
What roles are y'all referring to?
I feel like I think just the simple ones as like for men like to provide and protect and shit like that, and for women to be the nurturers and to be the teachers.
It's so because the whole 50-50 thing. I was thinking more like if you get hurt and you can't provide or you can't protect for that moment.
Yeah, no, exactly. No, I'm in agreement with you. So I don't even entertain the 50-50 conversation. It's like
that's what I'm saying about the whole gender role thing. Why does it have to be?
That has nothing to do with the real roles are. That's just more a projection of what they try to change the roles to be. And most people hear those things and they take them and they try to fit their life to them. But it's not even realistic. For everyday people, like imagine you dating a female that expected you to pay for everything. Who do you know that actually is living like that?
Nobody. And I actually made a.
Oh, Lord.
It don't make fucking sense.
I made a comment yesterday on my Snap. I was kind of ranting, but I didn't post it. But like it's so sick, bro. Because and I hope nobody gets irritated with what I say. But there's like 2 or 3 females that I've run across that told me that like I want to be a stay-at-home mom. You know what I'm saying? And it's like that's not realistic. And then I thought about it, and I'm like, it's crazy because these 3 females that told me that don't have no life. Like they have no like they don't have no fucking hobbies, bro. Like imagine you want to be a boring bitch and you just want a nigga to take care of you. Like I like that shit. And I used to talk to these people, and I'm like, there's no way you think that. That isn't even fucking realistic at this fucking time. Bitch, do you know how much eggs cost?
Just talking about that shit.
So actually,
that's not realistic, bro. I don't think so.
Just a quick little.
Go ahead. Let's sidebar.
You know, I'm in nursing school,
yeah.
and my goal is to have. I want a farm. I want land. These are the I don't want to get my nursing degree to get a Benz. I want a fucking tractor. And so I be saying things to Tonio as a joke.
That was a bar.
Come on, man.
I be saying things to Tonio as a joke.
Yeah.
Cool.
I still want to be a nurse. I need my husband to stay at home and tend to that fucking farm. So he gonna be a stay-at-home husband. See,
but now he will have a job though. You know what I'm saying? And I
feel okay. Yeah, because we would all be benefiting from the farm.
But he would have an income from that too. Obviously.
At this point, it's just an option for her. She wants to go out and be a nurse and be away from the farm as well.
That's true. But I feel like he would, like, if he wanted to, he could be on the farm and still.
You don't got a choice.
Yeah, if he wanted to, he could. But that's a lot of work. That's a lot of work.
I ain't gonna lie.
To maintain.
I want like 6 kids. They got it.
Fucked up. You tell me we got 13 cows and 40 chickens and 6 kids.
These
niggas gonna be working at 2. They gonna be working at 2.
Them niggas are gonna be working shifts.
That's what I mean. They gonna be helping. You know, I still want to go to the hospital and do my nursery duties, but I want to come home to my farm.
But you still said something that like is what I feel like is more realistic is the fact that like somebody's gonna be doing something. You know what I'm saying? Like if he's a stay-at-home father or whatever, he's tending to something.
You know,
if you were a stay-at-home mom, you would be tending to something. But you still you have the choice and you have the option to say, I still want to get out the house and be a nurse.
It hurts.
These bitches nowadays don't want to do nothing.
It hurts to admit this because I don't fuck with niggas. Bitches be lazy. That's all that is.
That's a fact though.
If you're telling me, because
I don't even think that's a secret though. I know a lot of females.
People not gonna admit that.
I know a lot of females that would just say, you know, I'm just lazy. I know a lot of them.
But a lot, see, that's self-awareness. A lot of people don't have that, bro. A lot of people don't say that. A lot of motherfuckers can't tell you that they lazy nowadays.
It's like, what the fuck are you gonna say?
But people can't say that.
Imagine a lazy person, like, because we all know some lazy people, and it's like, why don't you do that? They're always gonna try to come up with an excuse.
Yeah,
and be like, but like, bro,
but they know what it is.
Yeah,
they know what it is.
Nigga, I dig until I get them to say the shit out loud. That's all.
Bro, on God, that be me, bro. Like the conversations I be having with motherfuckers I be arguing with and shit. Like I be so transparent with telling them like, I'm gonna be 1,000 with you. I don't know how to be a boyfriend. Like I don't know what you want from me in this conversation. Like I understand where you're coming from, but I just don't see it that way. Yeah. I want you to teach me. You feel me? Or in the vice versa sense, like
that's important, bro.
In the vice versa sense, I be trying to tell them like, okay, so if you feel that way, tell me why such and such, and I be like, if you don't understand, it's okay to say that. You feel me? Motherfuckers can't admit that, bro. Like, and that shit irks the fuck out of me. Like, I don't know why.
Men that like arguing is on my list. Sorry.
Am I a man that likes to argue?
I don't know. Argue.
Just because you argue don't mean you like to argue. Some people can pull.
No, I mean people that like to argue. Like
nitpick and shit.
I don't think anybody that likes to argue would admit to that either.
They would.
It's just a trait or a tendency that they just happen to do all the time.
Because they want to argue about it.
You tell a motherfucker they like to argue. That's an argument now.
Yeah, I don't. I'm glad I started a podcast because my ex told me that I like to pick her brain too much, and I'm like, we're just.
So you like to argue?
This is healthy.
This is
what we supposed to do as a couple.
Why do we have debate teams in high school so we can learn how to communicate? Communication is a fucking degree in college.
There's a difference between communicating and arguing because when you're communicating, it's like, okay, here are the new facts. This is the thing that we need to understand. So when you learn something, you find out new information that changes the way you're thinking about it. That's learning something.
Which is true.
Whereas an argument is just two people trying to be right.
Which is true too. But if I just told you I didn't agree with shit you said and I gave you a reason why, are we arguing or am I learning from you?
Did you learn something from what she said?
Right, but I said I didn't agree with it. Now I'm still learning.
No, because you can disagree, but did you pick up a new perspective?
He's not gonna admit that because he want to argue.
Don't do that. Before she said
Don't do that.
When she started talking, I was about to say you just want to argue, but then when I heard you, I'm like, wait a minute, nigga.
Don't do that. Don't do that. No, I'm asking because I feel like that's a good debate. That's learning.
It
that's
is
how you
because
learn.
you worded it in a question. You didn't give out a
right.
opinion.
Yeah, no, I wasn't stern on it. I was
yeah.
just asking. Like, but if I didn't agree with you,
some people do shit like that on purpose though. Like,
gas
you
right
know the fucking answer to that shit, nigga. You just trying to get me to respond.
That's what I mean. Like, it'll be stupid shit. It'll be like, like the green color on these walls, and the nigga be like, they're emerald. Get the fuck out of my face.
They're teal. Stupid ass. They're forest green. That's funny as hell. He also asked me too. He said, "Do you think if the dad is present in the child's life, should the dad get half of the tax money?"
As a man, why are you asking me for money?
As a man, right?
She like to,
as a grown ass.
She like to belittle niggas, cause
I do.
Oh my god.
It makes me feel good.
She what's that word? A dominatrix? Is that what it is?
One of them.
Is that what
you
it's
kick
called?
niggas in the balls?
Yeah. No.
She like to beat on niggas. Get
since that's where our brain capacity is at today. Give me your number one kink. Give me a kink you into or something you want to do.
Can I ask a question? What's the difference between a kink and a fetish? Because I don't know.
They're probably the same thing. Or you can also just Google it really quickly. Because if we give
you look like you know the answer.
No, I was thinking about the question because that's a good ass question. I don't know.
That is a good ass fetish.
I'm finna
I feel like
a kink is like what your hair be, or like a knot. So it's tougher.
Okay, but I don't think we there.
What's the difference between a kink and a fetish?
I'm pretty sure it's going to be like categorization.
Could you have a kinky fetish?
Freaky frog ass nigga. That's what you want.
Hold on, y'all gotta be quiet.
Okay, buddy.
What's the difference between a kink and a fetish?
A kink is a broad term for non-traditional sexual preferences, behaviors, or interests that add excitement or variety. A fetish, on the other hand, involves a strong focus on a specific object, body part, or activity that is necessary for sexual arousal.
Okay.
So I think a kink would be like BDSM, right?
So you can have a kinky fetish.
Pretty much, yeah. To answer your question, right. But to answer hers, yeah, I think a kink would be like BDSM, but I feel like a fetish would be more specific towards feet or something, right? Like,
okay.
Because BDSM could be a broad of a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, I say this all the time. I don't think I'm kinky. I just like regular sex.
So you're vanilla ice cream eating ass motherfucker.
Yeah.
You vanilla.
Chocolate ice cream tastes like sweet dirt.
Okay. Not even with the vanilla. Just take the vanilla out. It's just white. It's just cream. It's just normal, just ice cream.
Normal, just neutral ass sex. That is gross as fuck. So you don't have any kinks or fetishes?
Not that I can think of, but I probably do.
I feel like everybody does.
Say something.
I really don't like being slapped. I really believe that there are some people out here who don't.
That's hard. That's hard to believe.
That's kinky?
To somebody it is.
Yeah.
To somebody it is.
What?
Because I'm very dominant in just day-to-day things. I like to
hell no.
I like to take
nigga.
No. I'm saying like in my day-to-day activities. I like taking the lead of the things that I have going on. So when it comes to sexual things, I don't want to be dominant.
Okay, so you're
she like to get
so
beat.
that's it. So I feel like that could be a kink or a fetish, or it's just something. Even if you don't want to
be submissive,
something.
Yeah,
that's something.
I can't be submissive outside. I cannot shut.
That's
the
why
fuck up.
I don't believe that there is. I don't believe there's a way in fuck that nobody has no type of something.
Think about people whose it's their first time having sex together. You don't know.
Okay, no, but you got like kinky fantasies though. Like
we just finna try some shit.
Right. Come on, bro. Let's see where this goes.
I was watching a video the other day.
Really.
It was like us trying to role play, but we both played too much. And the nigga came to the door with the pizza and was like, I got your pizza. She was like, well, I don't have no money. He was like, well, you ain't getting no fucking pizza.
No, for real. I know, man. I'll be in that bitch. I'm not going to door with a ski mask. I'm taking everything for real. Give me this shit, bitch.
Hell no.
I'm taking all my shit to move out.
What if the nigga slammed the door closed? Like, bitch, I'm leaving.
But yeah, I guess you could call that being. I just like being submissive when it comes to those things. Like, don't tell me to turn over. Flip me over. Type.
Okay, so yeah, you definitely do. You just said that you didn't.
I didn't know.
Okay, but it's crazy because that's vanilla to her though. You know what I'm saying?
Because it's just regular. It's all
right. That's normal to her,
likes.
but it's not normal to. Well, there is no normal people in the world. I feel like
no,
that's crazy.
It's normal because that's all
I'm
she
normal.
likes. It's normal because that's all that she likes. She's just nothing outside of that.
Right.
It was crazy. We actually doing good on time.
Yeah, we're doing hella great on time. I think that's kind of why we all over the place because we just like we knew we needed to get this episode out. We needed to rush it a little bit.
Y'all was criticizing me for wanting to wash my
You
ass.
still getting criticism, nigga.
Who? So is that why you late? Because you want to wash your ass?
Yes.
You should have washed your ass when you woke up this morning. That's first. Number 2, you should wash your ass when you touch down. Number 3.
I did.
You didn't wake up this morning?
I didn't wake up in the morning. I woke up like 20 minutes before he came and got me.
Fucked. Okay.
I was tired. I caught 2 flights yesterday, and I woke up at 5 in the morning.
I was talking to you this morning, bro.
No, you weren't.
Yes, I was.
I woke up to pee and I text you.
Nah, so you did wake up this morning.
You know what?
Right, because you
My
should have.
bad. My
But at the
apologies.
same time, did you know what time you were going to be here?
No, I just got up
You just knew
to
you was gonna
pee
be
and
here?
then laid back down, and then I picked my phone up.
Well, I tried. Like I said, I did text you last night. I said, "Thank God you here." Whatever. I said, "I'm gonna call Tonio because you know we always do our little rundown." We didn't do that last night, but I was also waiting for you to be like. But you never said anything.
You know,
feel me? I hate when
I'll
people be
take
like,
that.
"Oh, I was waiting on the text back." You never even text to confirm.
You right. I read the message. I'm not gonna lie. I read the message and I'm like, okay, he gonna be calling.
That's why
soon.
we're late. That's
My
why we're late.
apologies.
So I probably should have still called.
I apologize. Accept it.
Got you.
Say apology accepted.
Do you have the ability to save someone if they're drowning?
No.
Fuck no.
You're not swimming?
You don't look like a strong swimmer to begin with.
Oh, you mean literally? Okay.
What?
Worse. Damn.
I meant literally.
Yeah.
Do you?
Well, it depends on how big they are, but yeah.
Does that matter in water?
Hell yeah.
Buoyancy.
Right. Does that matter in water though?
You think if they fatter, they float a little better?
Is it not? I don't know actually. I ain't gonna fucking scientist nigga. You want to test it out? I don't know.
I can swim, and I have my CPR license.
Okay. So you can save them if they just. You gotta wait till.
I mean, I can
on
swim
land,
as
though.
well, but we might struggle getting to.
Yeah. But you would just wait till they get to land.
No, I would help. Like depending on how far. If you gone, you can just go.
Both out there.
Niggas just out there.
You think I'm gonna die with you?
Yeah.
No.
You need help, bro.
Somebody got to live to tell the story.
Help. You need help.
Right, just bringing attention to him. That's it. That's all I can do. I ain't gonna lie. That's. I think I have the ability to do it, but like, I'm not gonna do it. Like,
why? You know, I say that all the time.
Chance.
I have my CPR license, but don't be trying to die around me,
Yeah,
bro.
like, because I'm a panic,
You
bro.
feel like people would panic and try to make you die with them.
Bro, bro, I
Yes.
swear to God on my kids, I was gonna say
Absolutely.
that. Like,
if you're in fight or flight
Like
mode,
you gotta die by yourself. I'm not gonna go with
bro,
you,
what
bro.
do niggas do when they're drowning, right? The
They
only reason
get
that
to
niggas
doing
drown
all
is because they're
that.
panicking, right? If a nigga's drowning and panicking and he's flailing and I get, calm down, he gonna be pushing my head underwater and shit. I'm drowning. Now it's 2 niggas drowning.
That's SpongeBob and Patrick shit. He's like, nigga, I'm gonna help you, but calm down
Yeah, you
first.
gotta
nigga.
chill out. Goddamn.
I ain't gonna
Like,
come over there
Exactly.
doing all that splash.
Yeah, I feel like I do have the ability to do that. I'm not a strong swimmer, but like I think I can somewhat guide you. I'm not gonna even try though. I'm not gonna attempt that. 'Cause I'm not even gonna.
I try, but I don't know how good I would be at that. I don't think I'm a strong swimmer.
Yeah, I don't think. I don't really know.
I swim kind of slow, but it might take me a minute to
yeah,
get to you.
Yeah, on God.
You get tired, bro.
I get tired. Yeah, I'm about to say I ain't got no stamina, bro. For real. Cause I just paid for boat day. My
that?
girl Chandler, we call her the boat mom. Now I guess supposedly for like the past 6 years she'll do like 2 party boat rentals or whatever. It's like 25 people on each boat, and we all kind of like put money in to do that. Go to Lake Monroe. And the first year I went. Now I don't know if you like go fishing on the lake or do anything like that, but where we from, we don't got no fucking lake to do that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm not used to that.
Where you from?
I'm from Gary. We don't got no fucking lake to go fishing. Well, at least I don't know none. I don't know none. And my dad not a fisher. You feel me? So I never even grew up around. Like when we go to water, I can see the bottom. There are local pools. Yeah. That's it. I don't go to lakes. You feel me? This is my first time on the lake. My dumb ass took shrooms, and my arms was like noodles, nigga. They was like limp. And I'm looking like I'm drunk now, so I'm like, I gotta pee. Where do we go to pee? In the water. I was just like, oh fuck. So I went in that bitch and I'm trying to doggy pedal, and I'm like doggy pedaling so fucking slow, bro.
Why didn't you just
I'm
pee
literally
off the
I'm
boat?
trying to pee
Nigga,
and keep myself afloat at the same time.
Did you not expect to be swimming, nigga?
No, I didn't.
You swam in the water that you were about to pee in.
Yeah.
Why didn't you just like pee off the boat? Was that not an option?
No, because other people were jumping off the boat and doing shit. There was a lot of traffic. I didn't want to be the one nigga that kind of felt.
I had a bottle.
Or something. What would you say? So if you would have had to take a number 2, you would have had to do that in the water too?
Probably. No, we probably would have pulled up to because there's like little coastlines and shit. Like there's some like trees out there. You probably just had to wipe your ass with a leaf. But I don't know about the leaf part. But I'm sure we could figure out a way for you.
I just got flashbacks. I'm allergic to everything, even water.
That's gross as
She
fuck.
can't wash her ass.
That's not true.
That sounded like
it is kind of true. But
she got to use carbonated water.
That is kind
when I shower, when I get out the shower, I'm like inflamed. I'm super itchy.
Ew,
I gotta
you
take
got a special lotion for that?
I gotta take steroids.
You got eczema?
I gotta take. No, I don't have eczema actually. It's just I can't pronounce it. It's just some hydro something.
That's some fuck shit.
But when I take a shower, it makes me super itchy, and I have to take.
I ain't gonna lie. No disrespect. I hated motherfuckers like you in high school. It was one bitch that like every time we go to recess, she always had the luxury to stay inside and like get Chick-fil-A.
Oh no, I don't complain about it.
I'm not saying that you do.
Y'all get what you're saying. I know people with allergies that they make it their whole.
I can't be around grass, bitch. That's your entire life.
Yeah.
Like you just can't go outside, bubble boy. Fuck
I try to do things like and what I thought about when you said wipe your ass with a leaf in 4th of July of 2022. Me knowing that I'm allergic to grass, still sat my happy ass on the ground, crisscross applesauce with some Daisy Dukes on. The next day, I had Braille on my butt.
I'm about to say your ass is probably itchy.
I had Braille on my butt for like a week.
Braille is crazy.
I had Braille on my butt for like a week. I was just like, why would I do that?
Had a field day with you. That's funny.
It's just annoying. I'm just allergic to every little thing.
Are you allergic to anything, Tonio?
Not to I used to be allergic to bananas, but I haven't had a banana since, so I don't really know.
She's so childish, bro. Because I was trying my hardest not to laugh. Why you allergic to bananas, bro?
How did you figure that out?
Yeah. How did you find it out?
Nigga
swelled up in the face.
Nah, it wasn't no severe reaction.
Oh, it wasn't.
It's like an itchy throat.
Nigga, I ain't gonna lie. I found out that my baby mom was allergic to coconut. Nigga, I found out like that night. Like I didn't know prior to.
What were y'all doing?
We was drinking Malibu.
Okay.
Yeah, we was drinking Malibu, and nigga, we're drunk. So I'm just like, every time I look at her, she's just, and my baby mom white, like Casper, bro, like white, pasty as
like
fuck.
White.
White.
Or like light skin.
White, bro.
A white woman.
I'm talking Miley Cyrus. Like,
my nigga said a white woman.
What you say?
She said so. A white woman.
Oh yeah. A YT woman. Yeah. A white woman.
Caucasus.
Yeah, for sure.
We're gonna have to discuss this later.
Slavic.
Okay, we can talk about this, but yeah, we was drinking Malibu, and we just had something in the cabinet, and nigga, every time I looked at her, her face just got redder and more plump. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like,
she was swelling up.
Yeah, as we were drinking though, and I'm just like. It's like, are you okay? Like, your face is getting a little, like, what the fuck? But she's white, so I'm thinking that her chin is just getting rosy.
So
like,
I got a question. How do you know it's the coconut and not something that was in the, because do they even use real coconut?
I mean, I don't know. That's what she said. Malibu is a coconut flavored drink, though.
Yeah, but
like,
is it real? You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. I just that's what I assumed. But I mean, what would be? I don't fucking know. Tonio, you want to read it? You want to read about the ingredients?
There's no such thing as a blue raspberry. So what is that?
Blue. I don't know. I've seen a TikTok on this.
It's not a fruit. It's a flavor, sweetheart.
But
where did it come from though?
But they be having pictures of blue raspberries, but that doesn't exist. So
I think they just be having blueberries.
Have you ever seen a raspberry?
It's red.
Right.
So why is it called blue raspberry?
Name one person who could save hip hop right now.
Jesus.
Hannah Montana. Miley Cyrus. Why did Miley Cyrus come and make the best 3, 4, 5 bops that we've ever had?
Black Justin Bieber.
Who?
I feel like most white people peak when they're in their black phase.
Man, the black era. Miley Cyrus.
Yeah.
Miley Cyrus gave us the best shoes next to Nelly about Jordans and shoes, and then she left the game. And the game ain't been the same.
That's what she did with Juicy J.
With my shades on.
Yep. She fucked the game up.
That shit was
and she left and made Wrecking Ball.
Literally fucked it
Why? Why would you do that?
I don't think that shit was good. Did you like that shit? Was you a fan of that shit, bro?
How could you not?
I'm not.
That's like Tekashi 6ix9ine coming in the game and now he do Latin music and shit now. He make dance pop music because
when they in their black phase, they be
okay. Before I'm not even gonna comment on the 69 shit.
I ain't gonna lie.
Back to Hannah Montana, the shit wasn't even good.
I definitely used to be.
It was
no.
You
same
know,
way with
don't do that.
Because I used to play at 7 in the morning. Nigga, sticky.
Yeah, right. No, I agree. That shit ain't good. It's just catchy. But we could argue. We could argue his beats. His beats was hard. His beats was hard.
But what is your like threshold on what good means? Because you sit here saying it wasn't good, but
it's a combination of how it sounds phonetically. Does it sound good?
I think Tonio is more a lyricist.
I am, but I'm not. That's not how I always critique music. But it's also what it is that we're talking about.
You know what? You're right. Because it wasn't good compared to a lot of shit that we listen to on a regular basis. Because a lot of the shit didn't have replayability.
Right.
But when it came on,
I was gonna say, but by no standard, it was good. It was just catchy.
It was just catchy. Okay, I get what the fuck you said.
You know what I'm saying?
I get what you said. Because I was really finna try to make you admit that it was good, but I can't. Because I get what you're saying. But I'm not gonna lie. 23 with Miley Cyrus, I feel like was a good song. Am I lying? With Juicy J? Do I need to play it for the class?
No, I remember that song, bro. That shit was I'm not even a fan of Juicy J. Can't stand it.
Can't stand that old ass nigga, bro.
I got a question.
Can't stand that. What's up?
What happened in the world? Because remember when Nicki Minaj Anaconda came out and they was like, "This is porn."
It was.
And now we got like WAP, and it's like the standard.
She was the forefront. Well, there were people.
What happened to female rap? What do y'all think about female?
I don't
rap
like
right
it.
now?
I don't. They just rap about pussy now.
You gotta
and dominating men.
You gotta listen to underground female rap. Not.
I like Cash Doll.
Because a lot of
Does
these
she still make music?
She just stopped, but she just retired. Is she pregnant again?
Niggas was mad when she was pregnant, bro.
I was mad too.
I was actually joking. I did not know that at all.
She had kids since since she came out.
But
what do you think about Georgiana and Glorilla's I Love Bad Bitches Too?
Do you know who Georgiana is?
I hate her. I hate everything about her.
Love that bitch.
I hate everything about her.
Love
I hate
Georgia.
the way her head shaped.
This is a sick
Georgia
Negro.
Faith Wilson.
I hate her
that girl.
voice.
This is a sick Negro.
Love her.
Sick Negro.
Love her.
Sick Negro.
Georgiana's I Love Bad Bitches Too with Glorilla has reached a meal right now.
I don't listen.
It's a meal on YouTube.
Well,
it's only been a week.
I'm a little biased on music. I don't like it. I don't like the new music.
She don't even listen to rap.
I don't listen to rap at all.
She like soft music.
Well, it's not even gospel. It's like, I don't want nothing that's like I said. I used to be up at 7 a.m. listening to 6ix9ine.
She like,
and then I would go to school and beat people up.
I'm about to say no. That's real.
It matters,
real.
and that's
my
why
dad. Like I used to listen to fucking Tyler the Creator and shit when he was doing Yonkers and fucking
earthquake.
Yeah, fucking Walking Paradox. Yeah, all that crazy ass shit. And I was listening to. Listening to that shit.
I stopped listening to him when he made that song. It just rubbed me wrong. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. My dad told me he literally took my tablet and was like, I just need you to stop listening to this for like a month and just like see how you feel. Nigga, I was so bright after that, bro. Like, damn. I stopped being so rebellious.
You know what lyric I'm talking about?
What? Somebody rape women or something?
Yeah.
In a Yonkers song? Yeah.
Said a pregnant bitch and tell somebody I had a threesome.
That's not a reason because
it
was cool when Eminem did that shit.
Right, it was cool when he was talking about chopping niggas.
Just randomly listening to Eminem.
Well, Eminem's white, so he had a lot of white people. There.
Bro, Eminem did crazy fucking numbers in hip hop, bro. What do you mean?
Eminem was also like cocaine back in the day too. So I'm sure
they all are.
They
all fucking are, bro. I'm gonna do the am I overreacting because we need y'all's opinions on this. Mm-hmm. So it says, am I overreacting? I think this means my wife is leaving me or she's cheating on me. It said, so he's reading messages between his wife and I guess her coworker. It says, he says, I'm here for you if you need me. I hope everything gets better. She says, how have you been? Haven't talked in a long time. He said, I'm good. I miss you. She says, no, you don't, with the sick emoji. Heartbreaking.
We whoop her ass.
Damn.
That bitch cheating. Kill him.
We didn't get to the meat and potatoes.
Right.
And he says, yes, I do. I just don't want you to be in trouble. She says, he don't know about this Facebook. He doesn't know about this Facebook. I've blocked everyone. There's not much to miss about me. I bet I never even crossed your mind. So she's fishing. Oh my God.
I ain't gonna lie.
He said, what?
Would have whooped her ass.
Wait. There's more to this story. This is only the beginning.
Really? Yeah. He said, yes, I do all the time. Those sweet, full lips. What does that mean to you right there? Just stop right there.
But continue.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna add on to it, and then we're gonna come together.
Okay.
Damn, I should have had you sit over here with the green on green. I didn't think about it, but go ahead.
Yeah, you good. So he says, so 3 years ago, I've had a bad feeling that my wife was having an affair. The guy in these messages was the first thought. So Ada waited with me for years, and I set up Messenger under her name and befriended him, and this is how the convo went.
You lame for that. I ain't gonna lie.
That's what I was gonna say. That was the plot. That was the plot twist part for me. Was the fact that the nigga that thought he was getting cheated on set up that Facebook
right
to catch them in the act.
Oh, damn. I thought the whole time I was reading this from the wrong perspective.
Yeah, no, that's what I was going to say. Yeah, the nigga that was already thinking that he was getting cheated on, he set up that Facebook and inboxed him.
I see.
So
it might be gay.
Gay ass.
Talking to a man. Like
I ain't going to lie. That's cool. That's OP wild. That is insane as fuck. I couldn't imagine that shit, bro.
Not as well. As well.
He just came to a man.
Now,
came to him as a man.
Came to me as a man.
You ever got came to as a man, Trey?
Came to you as my bitch.
You know?
Hell no. Okay, so he says, am I overreacting to
I
things?
came to you as my bitch. That's cool.
He said,
bro, I ain't gonna lie, you too far gone, bro.
I don't
you think so?
You too.
What
you mean?
I'm not.
What do you mean too far gone?
He's too far gone, bro.
This is his wife.
I'm not gonna say
it's over.
Pause.
Wait. Oh, right. So you saying?
No, but I feel like we're going based off the messages though. We don't know what.
Well, yeah, nigga. The message, what the guy is reacting to. Obviously, she had some form of romance with him.
We don't know that.
You're not gonna bring that what is it?
Misandry. But no, but Tonio, I have shown you men that have said certain things to me. I've never had any sexual interactions with.
Hold on.
He said he misses her sweet full lips.
Stop, y'all going too far. It doesn't matter if she's cheating or not. This nigga, it's over, bro. If you even have the thought that your wife is cheating, that's one thing. You had to go to the extent of making a fake Facebook page of her to fish for answers. It's over, bro.
You think that's what makes it over?
It's over. This supposed to be my wife,
Would you
bitch.
do
You
that?
would never make me think.
No, I don't agree with the tactics. I wouldn't do it myself, but I understand the plot. I get it. I wouldn't do it myself.
What are you getting out of that?
What are you answers, nigga. He's searching for answers.
Are you missing what I'm saying?
No, I get what you're saying. You have to search for answers.
Okay, I get it. It's one of those things where it's like.
But then again, we're talking about a marriage. I think that's just a problem. People treat.
It don't matter, bitch. Because I'm not fishing for
People
shit.
treat marriages like regular relationships, where a marriage should be. A divorce should be the very last extent.
But me fishing for answers through a fake Facebook page shouldn't be an answer. Like,
no,
you know what I'm saying?
You know,
like I said, I don't agree with the tactics.
Once you start asking God for signs, that might be the sign.
Some people don't have a connection with that, man.
And this goes for
the
people
universe,
our age.
whoever they look to as their higher power. Once you're like, send me a sign if I should leave this person.
Some people don't think that though. They don't go straight to, we talking about
now. But like I said, this goes to our age range for the people that's married or who just in regular relationships.
Give me a sign.
If you have to come to anybody as a woman, as a man, as a whoever you asking about, let that person the fuck go.
You know,
I feel like that's so much easier said than done. I was younger,
talking to older dudes.
Shit. Wait. So you hit me up if I'm fucking your bitch? You gonna call me? You gonna take her number? You gonna take my number out her phone? You gonna go?
I'm not gonna go searching. It's going like if it's in front of me, and it's all she's the only thing that's in front of me. I don't have any other pieces. I'm not gonna go looking for no pieces.
That's what I'm saying. But
I am trying to make sure that I'm not tripping in my mind, and I'm not just what I'm saying. I am gonna be looking at little things and details to make sure. But I'm not gonna be checking phones and shit like that. Nah, hell no.
I'm a very possessive person, so yes. Are you fucking my man?
See?
Tell me.
It's over.
She's sitting here talking about this man doing it, and she would do it herself.
I text him from my page.
It's a wrap. I feel like if you gotta
gotta make a fake page.
Females do it all the time, bro.
No,
niggas do it all the time.
No.
I feel like all that shit. That's what I'm saying. All that shit.
Let me say this.
Trey, have you ever got came to as a man? Cause
I've came to niggas as men.
Have you ever been in a relationship?
I hate that shit. I look stupid.
And the girl asked you, "Are you cheating on her?" And you were lying. So I'm gonna ask the bitch that's not gonna lie.
But why you asking?
How you know they're not gonna lie?
Do you know the answer already?
How the fuck you know they're not gonna lie?
Because bitches is losers. They want you to know.
You're a loser for even questioning it, if you ask me.
Bitches is losers.
I know some down the ride for some homicide females.
I get that. But a lot of females, and this is another reason why a lot of men get caught cheating and women don't. Because I'm going to go talk to a man. I'm not a cheater. I've never cheated, guys. But
that's what. Okay, I think we're really bullshit. I'm not in a relationship, so I can say fuck everything.
But no,
I really genuinely think if you have to ask a motherfucker if they're cheating, you know that they're cheating. Bro.
It's not that easy, bro. Because a lot of times your emotions can tell you and can paint a picture of something that's not even really happening.
You're gonna ask other questions.
He read that message, that sweet lips message. I'm instantly.
They fucked.
They fucked.
Your sweet lips around my dick.
Exactly, but you see, that's the picture you painted. He literally could have been talking about looking at her lips.
I don't give a fuck. Don't look at my bitch like
now
that.
Now you giving niggas a benefit of it. He said he misses those sweet, full lips.
Sweet and full.
Sweet is a flavor in which you have to
taste.
Use
too many adjectives.
Sweet is a flavor you have to taste. You can't
use
say
too many
something
adjectives to
is
describe
sweet.
my wife.
But I'm saying, I've somebody has looked at me and referred to me as sweet.
Bullshit.
That's what I mean when I say there are so many things that could have went into that.
Nigga.
And I've my trust has been broken. So if me and you are dealing with each other and it could be a communication error. You could be doing this podcast right now. You didn't text back too long. You said you were Tonio, but I don't believe you.
Are you going to text Tonio?
Tonio, is he there with you?
Why would you do that?
Because I don't believe you.
Why wouldn't you? Okay.
Trust
I understand. I understand it, but at the same time, I would be pissed off because if you see I'm coming home and coming straight to edit, or if I'm actually producing,
she
something,
knows what it is that you do.
You know
but
what I'm
like
saying?
I said. Again,
I shoot from 2 to 5. You know that. So from 2 to 5, don't text me.
But that's why I said
that's why you didn't get no
this stems
answer.
from childhood. I've watched my dad wake up in the bed with a woman, visit 3 more women, and then go back home to that same woman.
Put your trauma on me though.
So
that's not fair.
But that's not fair though, because like if a lot of people's traumas do shape them as people. And they have to learn.
Damn, that's so fucked up.
A lot of people don't even realize that they gotta learn.
Let me also say this. Like when we were talking earlier, when I meet somebody and we both say that our intentions are to be together, I'm in love. And it's either I say it all the time, I don't fall in love because I feel like when you fall, I grow.
Love is a double-edged sword.
I'm either going to start hating you or resenting you, or I'm going to just be infatuated with you.
Yeah.
So it's like I trust people fully until they give me, absolutely.
Pretty much.
I'm on your.
Became what she feared.
I'm on your granny page.
I'm
on your granny page, on your auntie page. I'm looking at pictures of you when you graduated kindergarten. Okay, I'm there.
Crazy.
This is a sick Negro.
No, for real.
But
okay, so do you agree with his tactics now?
No.
You don't.
Be direct about it. Ask your wife and then ask that nigga.
Be a man.
Be a man about it. Because if I'm gonna ask somebody if they fucking with my nigga, I'm gonna ask them straight up.
So you gonna be a man about it.
So okay, say.
If he would have texted that man,
say he brought those to the wife and she denied it. He got to talking to the guy and was like, "Well, this is such and such." Whatever. Oh, well, no, like we just have a flirtatious relationship, but we have never had sexual intercourse, whatever. Say they still together, they still married to this day. Would you agree with him still being with her, or do you think the relationship is too far gone? You agree? Is that that's okay? Like that's able to come back from?
Yeah.
You can come back from that.
Yeah.
Fuck no, your ass is dead to me.
And I understand that feeling, but at the same time,
that's a divorce,
I'm
bro.
not.
You're dead to me.
I'm not saying that
you might not be dead to me, but
I'm not saying that it's right. She's 100% in the wrong.
But
what I am saying is that can be worked on.
Does it change things if y'all have kids, like plural?
Fuck no.
Plural.
Fuck no.
Damn.
Because I feel like there are so many things that can go into that. Y'all can rebuild boundaries, and it might take some work, nigga. But
I get everything that y'all saying, bro. But for me, if we talked everything we've took it from each other today, right? Mm-hmm. Love is to adapt and to learn and to do all of these things. At what point does it get to the point where it's okay to use that tactic, make a fake page, or even if you don't? At what point is it okay to reach out to somebody and ask them a question that you can't ask your partner?
Imagine what they went through to get to that point. If you are in a healthy relationship for 10 years and you get bored.
What do you mean get bored? That's what I'm saying. It's over.
It happens. It happens though.
But we have to learn how to adapt. Like we have to learn how to let go.
Yeah,
that's
but you got to. But you got no. Oh, what?
Wait, what?
Trey, wait a minute, bro.
What he just said?
I was with you at first.
Oh,
but like the boredom thing, like when you do get bored, that's when it's time to try and grow and do something different.
Let me text this.
But some people don't do that.
You gon' get bored.
But I'm saying that's
what I'm fucking my bitch, nigga. I'm bored.
I feel like starting some shit today.
But no.
I see her talking to this nigga one day. Let me just message
you like their picture too many times, bro.
So that's what I'm saying from that perspective. If they was in a healthy relationship for 10 years and then one day they got bored with each other and she started flirting with her coworker, I'm not saying that she's right.
That's okay. My thing is it's the tactic that he went. If you got y'all,
so you said so. No, I get what you. So you're saying he is overreacting.
Yes, 100%. And it was the tactic that you used. At what point? It's never okay to go reach out to somebody and a fake page part.
Made a whole page.
If we take the page apart, but at what point, bored or not, that's okay. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, you believe in poly and all this. You know what I'm saying? So at some point, I know that you're gonna want to have these thoughts or want to have sex or whatever. We could go into that a whole different day. But there's a point where I can't even ask you. What if he didn't ask her, or what if he did and she didn't give him the answers that he needed? That was what you resorted to. Right. I feel like that's why I'm saying it's too far gone.
That's good though. What would be your next step? Like if say like you can't get the answers because she's not giving you the answers that you know. I've
been in the fuck relationship. I just sit there. I check.
Like, you say, all right, you got me.
But you got me. But coming from that though, that's why I think that is too far gone because you shouldn't.
Coming in like, did he hold you like this?
So what if this was just one of them things like her? You know how she got to write everything down. What if he has to actually see it? You feel me? And have physical evidence in order to know. Okay, I need to get the fuck up out of here. But I'm gonna go this far. I would
hope and I would pray that you are with somebody who's just able to just tell you, bro. Because that is actually like for me.
Obviously, he can't.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I think it's too far gone.
Have you guys ever cheated and flat out been like, yeah, I cheated on you?
I have.
You're a terrible person.
I had to.
You chose to.
I had to.
You chose.
You're right.
You're a terrible person.
I chose to.
Wait, was it supposed to lie?
Hell yeah.
You sick.
How am I supposed to lie when they talking face to face?
But no shit.
What the fuck I'm supposed to do?
You know, I woke up one time and my niggas was on the phone together.
You know what I'm saying? It's like what I'm supposed to do at that point. You know
we talked about this, man. Why would you do that?
Why you asking him? I told you everything.
But no.
Did you say you ain't never cheated before?
I haven't cheated, but you know that gray area when they be like, we're together, but we're not together, but we're together.
Oh, okay. So
you know when they out. But yeah, I don't think that counts because
we together, we not.
No, I don't play that shit. If you didn't ask me to be in a relationship with you and we didn't make it clear that we're in a relationship, I don't feel like I owe you any loyalty.
But you feel like he owes you loyalty though?
No.
Cap.
You liar.
Fucking cap.
Dog shit.
All women do the same. I ain't gonna say all women. That was crazy.
Well, okay. What the question is, am I overreacting?
He was overreacting.
Do you think he overreacting?
I don't think his.
I think he underreacted because he went the wrong way.
Should have choked that hoe.
He should have confronted.
Okay, we don't condone.
He should have.
Well, I do.
You think it's wild?
I feel like he should have went about it.
Answer my question when I asked
you. He should have went about it differently.
Yeah,
he probably. But now, what if he did though? What if he did? Like I said, what if he didn't get the?
If he would have texted her and then texted,
he would have said that.
If he would have talked to her directly and then he was like, I didn't believe her answer, so I asked him directly, that would be different. But you sat there, you clicked create account, you made a whole entire account.
Okay, now what if there was just a situation to where she was out of town, he couldn't reach out, whatever, she worked so much. Like, what if he just couldn't get the answers from him? Like Tonio said, I guess I kind of agree. What if he just needed something physical to bring?
He should have done that from his own account, is what I'm saying.
That is true. So he overreacted.
He overreacted by making the account.
Catfishing as your ex to get answers.
As your wife.
As your wife. Right. That makes it worse.
That's crazy.
I mean, technically, when you get married, y'all do become one. So
I don't want to hear that shit.
Get your dumb ass. Now, he should have.
He is her and she is him, nigga. They went in.
But no, what I was saying.
I'm so slick, bitch. I'm just going to do it off your phone.
But
I'm going to the bathroom. I got 4 minutes.
See, bro, I would never do no shit like that. I've never, you know what's crazy? I've never even picked up any of my females.
I love going through a nigga phone.
I feel odd just like touching the phone.
Nigga respect people boundaries.
I gotta.
What the fuck? Is that a flame?
I had a situation where my ex went on a family trip with me and my family, and I'm like, "Where'd you get that shirt?" She's like, "Oh, I bought it." You spent all your money on this trip. Where'd you get the money for the shirt? That nigga she was fucking with on the side. She told her send her some money. He sent me $50 to get some clothes for the trip. She didn't tell me until I was ready to like.
Are you mad about that?
How would y'all feel?
Ask that nigga for some more money. Send it to me.
let him give me a Sheen card.
Honestly, if I was fucking with a nigga and he was and his ex is sending him money, I'm finna throw that nigga over the boat. Honestly.
Tell her send you 50 more. I'm finna stab your bitch.
Absolutely.
Why is another nigga sending
you money?
What's up with you, bro?
Did she even ask you? Did she try to ask you?
I didn't know until we was on the trip.
So she didn't ask you?
She didn't ask you for the bread. So
yeah, I would have beat the shit out of her.
She didn't ask me for the bread.
She knew that,
the answer is always violence.
Yeah.
Till she get a knot on her forehead.
Oh God! And then now I'm back in jail. Anyway, this has been a Forever Cozy podcast, man. We set the tone, and Kyla, man, this was a crazy episode. But if you guys are audio listeners, we appreciate y'all. If y'all are Patreon subscribers, we appreciate y'all. These niggas are tired. They look like twins.
It's my son.
Doing the same emote.
Right.
Been a long day.
We appreciate y'all, man. Go ahead and check out the description below. Subscribe to the Patreon. Check out our audio podcast. The Apple Podcasts and all the things in between. Check out our socials, Instagram, YouTube, all that, man. We are out.
Don't forget the OnlyFans.